Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I want to discuss two of the key elements of business management, feedback and performance appraisal, which are vital to the growth and well-being of any company. There are many ways to perform these tasks, and as a manager, it will greatly improve the quality of your business and your product produced. After I go through the initial problem and solution, I will introduce you to another approach to business management that may revolutionize your company.
So in this example, I'm the manager of a shipping and storage company, and one of my employees is Bob. Now it's Bob's job to move and sort boxes for the company, and I, as a shipping manager, evaluate him based on the number of boxes that Bob moves.
Numerical appraisals such as this are called objective appraisals. These numerical appraisals provide measurable results and are therefore excellent tools to evaluate the performance of an individual. Using the results from these appraisals, employees can be compared to each other and corrective action can be taken to increase performance. Numerical appraisals can also be used as legal grounds for terminating an employee.
However, few employees can be solely evaluated by objective numerical appraisals. We need another approach to measure the performance of employees.
Now another way to measure Bob's performance is to evaluate him based on his traits. I evaluate him based on things like attitude, initiative, and leadership. Identifying the traits that I want my employees to have is vital before evaluating them. For example, in my shipping company, I prioritize good attitude and willingness to work hard. Cognitive skills are not as important to me, as Bob's job only requires him to do physical labor.
These evaluations are called trait appraisals. These appraisals can vary widely between managers as there is a large amount of personal bias involved. The same employee can receive two very different appraisals from two managers because of this bias.
Now I may have a negative attitude towards Bob, so I may mark him down worse than he actually performs. This is the opposite of the halo effect. It's the horns effect, which is when a person's overall impression for another to influence his feelings, thoughts, or actions. I allow my negative attitude to influence Bob's evaluation.
But there is another approach.
Now let's say I measure Bob's performance on specific observable aspects of his performance. Things like being on time for work, or having equipment ready constantly.
Yes. These are behavioral appraisals. These are used across the business world with things like BARS, the behaviorally anchored rating.
So, what should we do with this many choices? The key is to finding a core balance between objective and subjective appraisals, not just from a superior's point of view. You also have to have peers and subordinates evaluate their own peers, as well as customers with a similar approach. This way, you can see different aspects of your own employees' performance and how are they doing with customer service. This is known as the 360-degree assessment. Research has shown that using this approach for developmental purposes not only builds trust, but sets appropriate goals to regulate their behavior and leads to skill and performance improvement. Likewise, the key is to also have formal and informal appraisals.
Formal appraisals are conducted at specific times throughout the year and are based on specific measures already established in advance.
At these appraisals, you, as the manager, should give feedback, describing what they're doing well and not so well. Be specific in describing the employee's present performance and an improvement you desire.
Informal appraisals are conducted on an unscheduled basis and consist of less rigorous indications of employee performance. They're like pop quizzes. You have to take a problem-solving approach, avoiding criticism, and treating your employees with respect. Be sure to get your employees' input as well. This way, you can craft a solution that not only helps your organization, but boosts employee morale. There will no longer be a gap between manager and employee. We can bridge the gap to harmoniously work towards success. Thank you.